Sharp Sword, Rose, CCTV exclusive interview with Dilireba. She frankly admits, "This time I use my body to impact." In Sharp Sword, Rose, Dilireba completely sheds her stereotype, portraying anti-trafficking police officer Dang Yan with trembling lips, clenched hands, and suppressed tears. Audiences exclaimed, "She's not acting, she's that police officer this time." She uses genuine pain to break through the trappings of popularity, completing her transformation from idol to actress. She plays Dang Yan, an anti-trafficking police officer and a relative of missing persons. Her anger, pain, obsession, and tenderness are like a sharp sword hidden within a rose. Many viewers of the drama were flooded with comments, "Dilireba truly brings Dang Yan to life this time. It's no longer beauty per se, but pain. I want to cry when I see her eyes, it's so real." In CCTV's exclusive interview with Dilireba, she admitted, "This time, she's not acting, but using her body and emotions to impact the character, entering into the shoes of missing children and broken families." -01. The suspenseful crime drama Sharp Sword, Rose is a critically acclaimed hit for CCTV8's 2025 summer season. Focusing on the fight against human trafficking, it boasts a tight plot and intense emotional intensity. Dilireba plays Dang Yan, a detective in the anti-trafficking unit. She pursues missing persons cases, yet reconciles with her own childhood trauma through countless struggles and breakdowns. She's more than just a police officer, she's also the childhood best friend of the missing girl, Linran. Every roar and every silence she makes feels like she's speaking up for the victim, and also like she's reclaiming a lost part of herself. Especially in the scene where she persuades Xiao Yanggai's mother on the rooftop, her emotions are so intense that her lips tremble, yet she fights back tears. She's not just playing Dang Yan, she's a police officer, one netizen commented. "This is a truly immersive transformation for Dilireba. She no longer relies on appearances and filters, but instead collides into the role through emotion and body language. Her eyes tell a story, her movements are powerful." -02. Dilireba was born in Urumqi, Xinjiang, and is of Uyghur ethnicity. She possessed artistic talent from a young age, beginning dance at the age of 5 and later enrolling in the acting department of the Shanghai Theatre Academy. Her career wasn't exactly paved with flowers. In 2013, she played the lead female role in the TV series in Arhan. Despite her starring role, the series' focus on a regional setting prevented widespread attention. It wasn't until 2015, when she played the adorable and straightforward Gaowen in Diamond Lover, that she gained popularity with her striking combination of beauty and humor. In the following years, she starred in Pretty Liu's Hen, as well as period dramas like Eternal Love, The Flame's Daughter, and The Long Ballad, becoming a figure known for her trending physique and traffic queen. But Dilireba knows, "I can't rely on beauty forever. I want to play truly powerful women." -03. Dilireba has had her share of popularity. It could even be said that she was one of the first post-90s actresses to achieve the internet-wide trending physique. But precisely because of this, she was once labeled traffic-driven, personality-driven, and sweet girl. She once said in an interview, "I'm afraid the audience will only remember my face, not my role." She wants to transform, but the path is difficult. Although the 2021 drama You're My Glory was a hit, it was still a typical idol drama. It wasn't until she played Li Chang in The Long Ballad that she began to explore more complex roles and break away from her image as a weak girl. And it was Sword and Rose that truly completed her transformation. In the drama, she faced numerous scenes with dramatic emotional ups and downs. She had to interrogate a human trafficker, her voice couldn't be loud, but her momentum couldn't be weak. She had to chase a suspect at night, her movements had to be quick, her emotions controlled. She had to face the family of her long-missing best friend, suppressing her tears but not breaking down. She said, "I wasn't acting, I was experiencing another person's life." During filming, there was a scene where she took off her police uniform and put her coat on Pingzhou, the newly rescued girl. The original script didn't include this scene, but she suddenly decided to do it during filming. Dilireba said, "At that moment, I felt that she needed protection, and Dang Yan was the one protecting her." This impromptu gesture instantly broke the other actress's defense, and the director chose to keep the shot. -04. In the CCTV interview, one detail was particularly memorable. Dilireba recalled that during filming, she often unconsciously held people's hands. When she led Liang Qiao away, she subconsciously held her hand. Pingzhao's mother was mentally ill, and fearing Ping Jiao would be helpless, she held her hand tightly. At a near-in restaurant, when An Sang mentioned Lin Ran, she would gently place her hand on the back of her hand. These actions weren't written in the script, but she acted as she acted. I believe when someone falls into darkness, there's always a hand reaching out. This is Dilireba Dilmirat's understanding of female mutual assistance. She said that Sword and Rose isn't a heartwarming drama about a female police officer beating up a human trafficker, but rather a story about how women can help each other in despair. She is no longer the protected white moonlight, but the Rose who actively shakes hands, reaches out, and holds hands. -05. In June 2025, Dilireba Dilmirat will be 33 years old. In the past, she also suffered from transformation anxiety, being criticized for her mediocre acting skills, only being able to act in idle dramas, and relying on her looks. But she didn't explain, instead responding with her work. In Sword and Rose, she proactively requested to reduce her makeup, cut her hair short, and go barefaced, unafraid of being photographed ugly. She said, "I don't want to play a pretty cop, I want to play a real cop." She even discussed with the director about changing Dang Yan's character from a delicate office lady to a silent walker. She hoped the character wouldn't just express how much pain I'm in through dialogue, but rather through her eyes and actions, letting the audience feel she's been in pain before. In an interview, Dilireba said, "I hope the audience remembers me as Dang Yan, not me." This realization marked a turning point in her growth as an actress. She no longer obsesses over popularity but only cares about whether the role is worth playing. Final note. This time, Dilireba didn't rely on period costumes, filters, or looks. She relied on tightly clasped hands, suppressed emotions, and unflinching dialogue to complete her transformation from idol to actress. She made us remember Dang Yan, a female police officer in the anti-trafficking office, and also rediscovered herself. Which scene in Sharp Sword, Rose moved you the most? Do you think Dilireba Dilmirat has completed her transformation in this drama? 2. Dilireba Dilmirat takes on a double life, and her new role in the miniseries sparks heated discussion online. The opening scene was a slap in the face. Dilireba Dilmirat is about to step out of her comfort zone, kick her job at Tencent, and head for IKYE, where she'll even have to play 2 leading roles. The day this news broke, social media was abuzz like boiling soy milk. Some laughed at her for taking a big gamble, while others cheered her on and waited for the show to begin. That's the way things are in the entertainment industry. Everyone is afraid of being late, and before they know it, someone else will snatch the trending topic away. I recently came across an old photo of Dilireba Dilmirat and the JXing staff sitting side by side backstage at an award ceremony, grinning like elementary school students just out of class. Who could have imagined that after just a few years, the contract would be almost up? The atmosphere was a bit like a basketball game before junior high school graduation. Even though they were still on the same team, they were secretly trying to decide which high school to attend. Tencent is no longer the boss who has the final say. When Dilireba Dilmirat decided not to renew her contract, even Golden September magazine couldn't help but join in the fun, with Vogue and Bazaar bickering backstage, no one wanting to miss out on their new status as the internet queen. When it comes to the new drama, although I can't have it all, everyone's first reaction is, with this title, does the screenwriter have completely given up on life? The heroine is a wealthy wife who cheats on her husband, while also becoming a victim of domestic violence. The plot is even more twisted than a Conan case. Just thinking about Dilireba switching roles makes my head buzz. If it works, it'll probably take dubbing by storm. If it fails, tisk tisk, the barrage should be ready before it even goes live. In recent years, miniseries have suddenly become as popular as a barbecue stall on a rainy day, bustling, but the waters are murky. The competition for resources between platforms is no different from the scramble for points in the World Cup group stage. Tencent and JXing Entertainment used to be a solid team, but with Dilireba Dilmirat's departure, the entire industry had to reshuffle the decks. Yang Zi tried her hand at short series a couple of years ago, with mixed results, but after the hype faded, she returned to mainstream channels. Dilireba Dilmirat has, in effect, embraced content breakthrough as a new chapter in her career. SEO keywords like Dilireba Dilmirat's transformation, IKYE miniseries, and entertainment industry landscape are all key to traffic. Let's be honest, the audience's eyes are sharper than a microscope. If your acting is genuine, they'll buy into the script, no matter how outrageous. If your acting is fake, Dilireba Dilmirat, or anyone else, will be useless. I remember when Sun Li transformed into a powerful woman a few years ago, The audience was initially uneasy, but then they gradually warmed to her. The entertainment industry is a giant werewolf, with identities constantly switching, and the onlookers on the sidelines are even more adept at maneuvering than the players on the field. A closer look at the two characters in the script, the wealthy girl's ambiguous morals but a soft heart, and the domestic violence victim's surface happiness, yet shattered reality. They both strike a chord with today's audiences. Netizens grumbled, the plot is melodramatic, but their eyes were each more serious than the other. Who hasn't experienced the plight of women in real life, both in and out of drama? Sometimes, we watch drama simply to find an outlet, to vent our own frustrations through other people's stories. The flow of resources in the entertainment industry is, frankly, a relentless rush for resources. First, top male stars left major studios to launch their own studios, and now, actresses are entering the short drama market. Platforms' year-round focus isn't on producing successful dramas, but on who can snag the next hit. To put it bluntly, Reba's move is both a self-help move and a self-help move for the platforms themselves. The fashion world is also busy, negotiating two cover roles at once. September's schedule is as tight as being snatched up by middle-aged women. Dilereba's commercial value isn't just about traffic, it also provides leverage for both platforms and brands. SEO keywords like miniseries, short drama market, and celebrity transformation have all become popular. Sometimes I wonder why audiences are so critical of celebrity transformations. On the one hand, they hope for idol breakthroughs, but on the other, they fear they'll fail. For example, a few years ago, a certain male star tried to transition from an idol to a tough guy, only to flop at the box office, leaving fans in a quandary. In the murky waters of the entertainment industry, who isn't testing the waters and hoping for success? If Dilireba can truly make a splash this time, she'll probably be included in a social media strategy manual. Family, society, public opinion, everyone wants to see a reflection of themselves in a celebrity. Aren't the two characters Dilireba plays the true selves that many people harbor in real life? Some live like rich girls, yet conceal an insecurity behind the glitz. Others appear to have a peaceful life, yet feel apprehensive even at night. In life, both on and off screen, there are far fewer heroes and villains, it's more of a mess. Speaking of data, the domestic short drama market has seen a 30% annual growth in users since 2022. Platforms are scrambling to secure top resources, driving up marketing costs. Last year, IQIE's quarterly user growth exceeded 20%, driven solely by miniseries. With Reba joining the fold, platforms and brands are eager to see if she can replicate the short drama traffic miracle. One final note, who says the entertainment industry is constantly changing? It's your turn tomorrow. Reba's transformation drama hasn't concluded yet, and audiences, platforms, the fashion world, and the general public are all waiting to see the outcome. Can she forge a new path, or will she be left stranded by the new wave of traffic, like her predecessors who failed in their transformations? I'll be waiting to see. And by the way, get some sunflower seeds ready. See you in the comments section.